Wondering when the right time is to purchase a home? I hope this information sheds light on your decision. The reason home prices are still increasing despite high interest rates is lack of inventory. And there are only two ways for us to get inventory back into this housing market. That's homeowners leaving the area and/or construction of new homes. 6 out of 10 homeowners have a mortgage with an interest rate of 4% or less. And there is no way these homeowners are going to give that up. If they choose to purchase another home, they will only rent out their current home and use that income to offset the mortgage on their new home. The homeowner will keep their current home, taking another one out of circulation, only exacerbating the home shortage. If they did sell their current home, they will most likely stay in the same city. Again, not increasing inventory. Most people who live in Winter Springs want to stay here. Another thought is that baby boomers will start selling their homes. But we are seeing a transfer of wealth going from parent to children. These boomers are just passing the home on to their children. In most cases, if the children had to pay current market price for these homes, they probably could not afford these homes. Another way to increase inventory would be new home builders. But here in Winter Springs, we only have one builder and they're building 2- and 3-story townhomes. Most buyers prefer a single-family home. Hi, my name is Evelyn Malave. I'm a broker associate with RE/MAX Town & Country. I've been selling homes in and around Winter Springs since 1989, and thank you for coming back to my channel. During the pandemic, so many institutions and hedge funds purchased millions of dollars worth of homes to rent out. We were hopeful that by now they would have started selling some of these homes. And while rents continue increasing, there is no incentive for these institutional owners to sell any part of their portfolio. I just don't foresee inventory increasing in Winter Springs or in any neighboring city, not Oviedo, Longwood, Castleberry, Lake Mary. In fact, there is a housing shortage throughout all of Central Florida. Here's some advice based on my 34-year experience as a realtor. If you're not sure whether you should buy or rent, you need to carefully analyze both options, renting or purchasing. If you know you will not be able to stay in your home for at least 5 years, then perhaps renting is the best option for you. However, if you know you can stay in your home for at least 5 years, then purchasing may be the best option for you. And if you do choose to purchase, most important is not to overpay or overpurchase. If you are ready to purchase, but you're trying to time the market, then this information may be helpful. So many buyers are sitting on the sidelines, waiting and hoping for prices to come down. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I just don't see prices dropping to the expectations of what some home buyers are hoping for. And all the while paying high rents. Paying rent is essentially paying 100% interest rate, and home prices continue increasing. The average homeowner will stay in their home about 8.6 years. Did you know after the Great Recession in 2008, it only took about 4 years for the housing market to recover? And for those who purchased at the very peak in 2007, it took them about 5 years to fully recover. Most experts don't think we will see a financial disaster of that magnitude again. If you know you can stay in your home at least 5 years, you should be able to weather any flexibility in home prices. According to CoreLogic's U.S. Home Price Insights for August 2023, home prices nationwide, including distressed sales, increased year over year by 1.6% in June of 2023, compared with June 2022. On a month-over-month basis, home prices increased by 0.5% in June 2023 compared with May 2023. And looking into the future, the CoreLogic HPI forecast indicates that home prices will increase on a year-over-year basis by 4.3% from June 2023 to June 2024. CoreLogic expects year-over-year home price appreciation to pick up for the rest of 2023 and reach about 7% by early 2024. While the continued imbalance between buyers and sellers continues to pressure home prices, June's annual bump in price growth echoes economic resiliency. a thriving job market, and strong consumer spending, said Selma Hepp, chief economist for CoreLogic. And while higher mortgage rates are impacting affordability for buyers with loans, almost 4 in 10 sales are all cash transactions. Also, most baby boomer homeowners have substantial equity, which could be putting pressure on prices in markets where that generation is currently migrating to. Should interest rates decrease, I have no doubt we will go back into the crazy home purchasing market we saw in 2021 through early 2022, when we would put a house on the market and receive north of 10 offers within 24 hours. These buyers wanted a home so desperately they were waiving appraisals, home inspections, paying tens of thousands of dollars over asking price, allowing the seller to stay in the home free of rent for many months, and still not getting the home they wanted. I saw so many frustrated buyers cry and wonder if they would get a home. Sellers had complete control over the housing market. I don't wish that market on any buyer. Today, as I film this video, in Winter Springs per MLS, the median asking price is $515,000, and we only have 45 homes to choose from. Last month in July per MLS, we sold 46 single-family homes, and the median sales price was $455,000, and the active days on the market were 6. It's safe to assume most of these active homes will go under contract within about 10 days. Can you imagine what would happen if interest rates did drop? The interest rate in July was 7.22, the highest it's been since 2001. And today's average interest rate is 7.26. The housing market is surprisingly resilient. Please note the interest rate you get from a lender depends on so many factors, such as your FICO score, your down payment, will you have reserves after closing, will this be your primary home, will you get a conventional VA or FHA loan, and so many other factors go into determining the right loan and the right interest rate for you. So when I quote an interest rate, it's only an estimate based on what large banks are charging the day I'm filming. It does not take all these variables into consideration. For a more accurate rate, it's best to speak with a lender. And if you need recommendations for great lenders, please reach out to me. If you are on the sidelines and not sure if you should purchase a home or not, I hope you found this information useful. Ultimately, you need to do what works for your family. If you're thinking of buying or selling, I would appreciate the opportunity. Now on to some neighborhood news. Here are some upcoming events for Winter Springs. The 9/11 Memorial Day ceremony on Monday, September 11th from 8 to 9 a.m. Food Truck Thursday, September 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Trotwood Park. Here you'll find delicious food from local trucks and vendors. Bring a blanket for a picnic in the park. I will post the link for the Winter Springs community newsletter below. I hope you found this information helpful. Be safe for now, and thank you for coming back to my channel.